Man, I got that one down to the wire. I just sat down. What's going on, everybody? If you're new here, my name's Tank. This is an episode of Roadie Reactions Live. Today we are continuing the Nightwish Human Nature album experience. And we're getting towards the end here. I'm pretty excited about today's song. Everybody has really talked this one up to me. But now that I think about it, I really don't know anything about the song other than everybody keeps saying something about a skeleton dance. So whatever that is, we're gonna find it out today. But man, before we start, I just want to say thank you to every single person that's in here right now. I appreciate you guys taking the time out of your morning, day, evening, wherever you're at to be here with me. I genuinely enjoy doing these, especially because right now with raising a newborn, I haven't had a ton of time to do videos, but these live streams are always great because I get to just sit down with you guys and enjoy some music. A lot of people here already. I already know Finland's in the house. I don't need to ask, but I'm sure there's people from all over as we normally have in here. So wherever you are, thank you very much for being here. See Romania. I saw Johannesburg. Shout out Chase Carnison. Poland, Holland, Chile, Norway, all over the place. Yes, Ingrid is a month old now. Croatia in the house. Oregon, USA, Netherlands again, Germany, Netherlands again, UK, France, Bosnia, Mexico, Siberia, that's Max. Yep, before I even looked at the name, I knew that was Max. Man, it's great that you guys are here. I shout out France, Brazil. Trinks is here, so we got Estonia in the house, Sweden, Newfoundland, Canadians. So welcome everybody. Before we start, I just want to kind of give a little rundown of how we normally do this in case anybody's new. And a couple like minor announcements, I guess. I'll just get those out of the way. If you haven't noticed, I no longer have super chats turned on my channel for a couple reasons. The first reason is because there were people starting to think that I only respond to comments from people that super chat. Which, if you've been here before, you know that's not the case. If I see a comment and it's interesting, I'll respond to you guys in the comments. And I don't want people thinking that I'm one of those, like, pay-to-play, you know. You guys don't need to drop a super chat for me to respond to one of your comments. The second reason I took it off is because I've heard a little about this and I started doing a research. YouTube takes a massive percentage from the super chats that you leave content creators on YouTube, and transaction fees and all that stuff. So I just wanted to turn them off. I feel like if there's a chance that any of you guys want to support this channel and this content in any way, there are other better ways to do that than dropping super chats and getting tons of fees taken out. Obviously, PayPal doesn't do any fees and stuff like that, or huge ones. Patreon, I've had for a little bit. I'm going to get better going forward with that. There are 2 levels on it. One of them, you can just sign up for $1 and see my videos sooner than other people. And then the second one has some extra perks. You get a private channel on our Discord server. You get a custom color on your name so people know that you're Patreons. We have a Valheim server for anybody that plays Valheim. You can join that and get on our Discord and play with us. And once a month, I'm going to be doing like Sunday morning coffee style live streams just for Patreon users from now on. So those are the other ways you can support. I'm also on Twitch and you can subscribe on there. So we're not doing super chats or anything like that on this channel anymore. Yeah, so that's that. So the way that this works with these live stream reactions, while I do the reaction, I'm not going to look at the chat so I can focus directly on the music and talk about what's going on. And then afterwards, we'll spend a lot of time talking to you guys in the chat, stuff like that. But before we start, I'll just go back into the chat, see how you guys are doing for a couple minutes before we start. 666 viewers right now. Don't tell John Rich. If anybody doesn't get that reference, John Rich is a country artist in Nashville, and he is very upset at Lil Nas X for having the devil in his music video right now. So what's going on with Floor? I keep seeing messages saying healthy recovery, get better. I missed out. What happened? Am I blushing from fever? No, I just have rosy cheeks. I've had them since I was a little kid. Speaking of fever, so anybody that was on my Twitch stream late the other night, you know, I got my second vaccine and it hit me like a ton of bricks. Crazy sweats, headache, muscle aches. I feel better today. It lasted for maybe 24 hours and it was gone. Floor had a gallbladder removed. Ooh, my stepmother went through that. That's not fun. Hopefully she recovers from that very soon. Oh yeah, I forgot. I don't need a hat for this one. Everybody told me that. My hair's a mess. I haven't got a haircut in so long just because we've been so busy. Get it going. She took the rock star thing too literally. Gallbladder's a pretty common procedure, so hopefully she's doing all right. And she had pancreatitis. I don't even know how to say that word. Hopefully she's doing better. You know, I've had friends that have had surgeries. My stepmother had a gallbladder surgery. Oh yeah, shout out Nella on our Discord for getting me this sick 9 Inch Nails shirt, one of my favorite bands of all times, and she got a matching onesie for Ingrid that is not wearing it today. Ingrid is doing well. She's a little fussy. She's at her like 1 month developmental phase where she's starting to like focus on more things and hear more sounds and eat more, and she's just really, really fussy right now. So we did sleep okay last night, but the night before, absolutely miserable. Oh, they were rehearsing for the virtual shows when it happened. Oh, that's a bummer. Hopefully she's doing better. So let's not waste any more time. I'm excited about this one. Let me get my other in-ear in here. I hear this song is an absolute banger. I'm going to turn up my interface here so I can get the full effect. I'm really intrigued to see what this skeleton dance is. Nina, today's your birthday. Happy birthday. Let me switch over to this reaction. Hopefully I got that right. I'm doing better at that. I'm getting good at just sliding over and doing the smooth transition. It's not a different camera. I literally just slide my chair over. All right. I think I'm set up here. Let me get my microphone out of the shot just because I hate it there. Let me get rid of the background music, which the background music, guys, is just a instrumental playlist from Pretzel Rocks. I actually don't know what half the songs on here are. It's just good background music. So, today we're listening to the 8th track on Nightwish's 2020 album, Human Nature. It is called Tribal. I've heard this one's a banger. Let's get right into it. If we have any problems, let me know, even though I probably won't see the chat. I think we're looking good. I like this start. This is going to go into a massive riff just from this build-up. Really quick, on this album, we've had a couple heavy riffs. Pan was pretty rockin', but that's the first like rockin' one we've heard in a little bit. I'm into it. Let's keep going. Hold on. I want to point something out that I noticed. So in that verse, which what I find really cool. So alongside with Marco's bass tone, which I've said many times, I love his bass tone. It's really gritty. It's really punchy. There is some like low end synth that Tomas is doing with it. They're playing the same notes together and it sounds really cool. It sounds really interesting. I like it a lot. I'm liking the lyrical content of this so far too. This is really cool. Let's continue. Oh! Oh man, that just gets you fired up. Okay, hold on. I wanted to point out the, I want to go back. I really like the percussive elements behind that whole entire part. Then I'm assuming we're going into the skeleton dance. I won't pause it. I just want to hear this again. Some of you are probably already familiar, but listen for the extra percussive parts in the background. Into this next part. That's sick. Dude, who thought of that? I'm gonna learn this dance and just do it everywhere. Oh. This is just super fine simplicity in terms of Nightwish. They're not doing anything over the top, but it rocks. I like that pattern. That's it? Oh man, hold on. I want to hear that ending again. Oh man, that is sick. Wow. All right, let me switch back to this other scene. Let's go talk more about this. Couple interesting things that I want to bring up. I think Procession is starting. Let's get rid of that. I thought I had my autoplay off. Professional here, everybody. All right, so I actually didn't look at the time of that song before I started. I didn't realize that was only a 3.5 minute song. I could have listened to that if that was, I don't know, 5 or 6 minutes easily. I really, really, really liked what they were doing there. I like that tribal feel. Obviously, probably why they called the name of the song Tribal, but I like that kind of stuff. Some of the background percussive elements really reminded me of old school Sepultura and Soulfly, and I really dig that kind of stuff. I like those little touches. I liked the patterns of the riffs they were doing. Nothing over the top. It was wild. It was really simplistic in terms of like what Empu was doing and musically what they were doing for the background of the song, like the backbone of the song. No solos, nothing crazy. Just a quick in-your-face song. I absolutely loved it. No, John Rich would not approve of those lyrics. Dude, the lyrical content alone, like, I really enjoy. And I'm very open about a lot of things, but I don't really like discussing my religious beliefs or my political beliefs only because that stuff is so polarized. You can't really have a decent conversation with people about it nowadays. People are so set in their mind on what they believe that it's just an argument. It's not. So I'm not going to go out of my way and talk about my religious beliefs or anything like that, but I really enjoyed the lyrical content of that song a lot. Very kind of in line with how I grew up and what I believe and stuff like that. And I thought it was really cool, man. Let's go to the chat here. Somebody said, did I know that Kai needed to add more drums to this? Well, I mean, I assumed there was different levels of stuff going on because there were other percussive parts. If Kai did that, that's super impressive. Usually with stuff like that, you get outside percussionists coming in that'll add that in. But if Kai did that, that's sick. Emperor says, as much as I love Nightwish, this is their worst record. Hey, if it's your opinion, that's totally fine. I've heard that from a lot of people. It's funny, though, saying this is their worst record is interesting because let's just say this is their worst record. Everything I've heard is still fantastic. So if this is their worst record, they should still be proud of that. Marco Beard Tank, do it. I'm getting there, man. Every now and then when I'm bored, I start like braiding it a little bit. It still needs to be a little bit longer though, because once I start braiding it, it starts getting really short. Time to learn the dance. I'll learn that dance. That'll be funny. Yeah, I've done Weak Fantasy. I think that's the one that I did on Christmas where I was headbanging in silence. If I'm not mistaken. The grunts during the skeleton dance are done by Marco, Troy, and Floor. Okay. I could have picked out Marco easily. I would assume Troy would be in there, but Floor as well. That's very cool. And then we've got other people saying they love this album more than their first 4. Yeah. Well, Replay, that's what's crazy, man. Everybody in bands has different backgrounds. I mean, take Slayer, for example. Like, their whole entire image and lyrical content has been, I guess, atheist or anti-religious establishment. But Tom, their singer, is a Christian. So everybody has different backgrounds, man. Skeleton dance would be a new Twitch alert for Tank. Done. I'll do that. I'll add that on Twitch. What's my favorite off Human Nature? I liked... Fuck. I mean, probably How's the Heart, just for the emotional value in it. But I really liked Pan. I've liked everything on this album. Even, last week when I did Procession, I know a lot of people said that's kind of just filler, but I mean, that one got me too. But if I had to pick top 3 right now, I'd probably say How's the Heart, Shoemaker, and Pan, maybe. But I really liked this one too. I have not done a reaction for Last of the Wilds yet. My dad keeps bugging me about it, actually. Shout out, Dad, if you're watching. I need to do that one. Slayer! And then, yeah, so... Next week is Endlessness. I'm excited about that because I've heard that one's awesome, too. I agree with that statement, Lefty. After Jeff Hanneman passed away, yes, Slayer was not the same. I do enjoy Slayer, however, with... Oh, why am I blanking out right now? I'm blanking on their new guitar player's name. The dude that was from Exodus. Somebody help me. I'm so bad right now. I almost bought his signature ESP. He's got a really sick Eclipse that I almost bought. Yeah, Empu's tones on everything have just been awesome. Oh, wow. Slayer had their last European concert at Wacken. I actually saw Slayer in Nashville, where I got that poster on the wall back there. One of my buddies was guitar teching for Kerry King, and I went to their sound check and checked that out, and then went to the show. The lineup was Slayer, Lamb of God, and Behemoth. And if I'm being honest, Behemoth was the best band in terms of live and sound quality of all three. They were amazing. I've only heard a couple songs by The Who, but I have checked them out, yeah. Any plans for Sabaton Saturday? I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. But I am going to probably do a video tonight and have one. Will there be more Dimmu reactions? Yeah, there's probably some newer Dimmu that I haven't heard. I was really into them when I was younger. Gary Holt, thank you, Brad. I saw a couple other people say Gary Holt as well. He was great live. I really enjoyed his energy live with Slayer. I keep getting a lot of comments about Nemophilia. I see that. Thank you. Yes, we are, Mika, we are going to do CD2 one of these days. It's going to be a long stream probably. Everybody suggested that I do the whole thing, the whole 30 minutes of it or whatever it is. So I'm probably going to do just like this, sit down and listen to the whole thing with you guys. I like Eminem. I would do an Eminem reaction, especially... I mean, most of the stuff on here is metal, so I know, like, my Lil Nas X reaction from yesterday, I know a lot of people didn't watch that, and a lot of people thumbs downed it just because they don't like rap, which is whatever, you're all entitled to your opinion, but be open-minded here. Sabaton just released the English version of Leave Guard. Yep, I watched the Royal Guard. I actually watched the video, like, the second it premiered. I've already seen it. It was awesome. I actually liked the video for the Royal Guard better than the video for Leave Guard, but I think I like the Swedish version of the song in itself better. Within Temptation, I still need to get to, I know. Agree, Lefty. Gary Holt was great with the band, but Hanneman wrote some of the best stuff. I do want to react to the new Bodom After Midnight. I do want to address that. I plan on doing that. Wardruna, I still need to get to. I need to do more High Lung. Lost Battalion for Sabaton Saturday. Oh yeah, I keep getting a lot of people telling me about that one. There's so many. There's so many Sabaton songs that have been so requested. Like off the top of my head right now, I think No Bullets Fly was another one people wanted. Panzerkampf was another one that people wanted. There was a lot, man. Uka, thank you very much. Annette, have a good one. Thank you for being here. Yeah, my dad liked this album. He's already listened to it multiple times. My dad really likes Nightwish. Like, for real. He really gets into him. Screaming Eagles was another one that people have been recommending by Sabaton. I see that, Bob. You know... Red Dev says people get too demanding. There are people that get a little demanding, but it still helps. It gives me an idea of what I should check out and what I need to get to. I'm really familiar with Apocalyptica. I've actually seen them live before as well. Also familiar-ish with Lacuna Coil. Maybe not so much their newer stuff, but I've heard a lot of their old stuff. More Camelot we need to do too. Oh, Fields of... Is it Fields of Verdun or is it Verdun? Fields of Verdun. I think I need to check that one out. In this moment, I'm pretty familiar with. I'm not a huge fan, but I should probably give them another chance. Yeah, Bob, the reaction's over, but this will be available to watch again once this stream is done. Which we're at about a half hour now, and that's usually when I wrap up here. So once again, I just want to thank all of you for being here. I'm thoroughly enjoy doing these. I promise I'm as Ingrid is getting more settled in and Claire and I are figuring out what's going on, I want to start getting more videos back up. We're not going to get back to the point where we're getting like 6 a week. I'll tell you that. I'm hoping for 3 or 4 at some point. And then I'm going to be streaming on Twitch a lot. And if you're not familiar with Twitch, it's basically just a streaming platform for people to do whatever. And I am on Twitch. It's twitch.tv/TankTheTech. I just sit and talk like this to you guys in the chat. I play video games from time to time. And once I hook up with Grant from Unleash the Archers, he's going to teach me how to hook up my interface to streaming so I can play bass and play along with songs on Twitch. Because I just got a new bass from ESP sent to me that I cannot wait to check out. It's my first 5-string I've ever owned, and I'm excited to play it. So guys, thank you again for being here. Again, tons of social media. I'm on Twitch all the time if you ever want to come hang out. Twitch is great because if you ever want to talk and just interact, there's never too many people on there. I can sit there and talk to everybody. So give me a follow on there. If you ever want to help support the channel, you can subscribe and stuff like that. Also on Patreon, which the link is below, and I'm planning on rolling out more stuff for patrons very soon, but there is some cool perks on there now. And for those of you that do contribute, man, it helps a ton. It helps me turn this into a full-time thing so I can remain at home with Ingrid and Claire and provide you guys with content as well. So I am going to do an unveiling of my new bass, Edward. I think I'm going to do like an unboxing video and like check the setup on it from their factory and stuff and kind of judge them on that. So thank you. You'll probably get some Slayer, Lefty, in my like Roadie Rewind series because they were a big part of me growing up. So for Roadie Rewind coming up, I really want to do some Deep Purple. I want to do some 9 Inch Nails. Slayer will get thrown in there. So guys, thank you very much once again for being here. I appreciate all of you very much. If you're not on Discord, feel free to join our Discord. I share one with Chase Carnison. The link is in the description below. There are a ton of fantastic people in there that are always interacting, and we're always on there in voice chat and playing games. Feel free to join. A lot of those people are on here. I love you guys. Rammstein will probably also be in a Roadie Rewind at some point too. So guys, thank you once again. If I don't get another video out in the next 2 days, there will be a Sabaton Saturday this week, so be on the lookout for that. And yeah, have a great morning, have a great afternoon, have a great night, wherever you guys are, and I will see you all very, very soon.